Hello and welcome back to our Mother of Us All campaign. We are aiming for 5 years of peace this time, and we have a couple of advantages over the previous time we aimed for this. First of all, we have a lot of money. That's actually a pretty good advantage. It means that we can actually build up, it means that we can project some strength. That's good. We also have significantly weaker people on our borders. Now, you might be thinking, well, Ghana wasn't that much weaker. These guys aren't that much weaker. What are you talking about? Well, I'm talking mainly about this one and this one. Well, it's actually this one. Like, these two people, significantly weaker. So they're not going to trigger, like, the cascade of wars that we had previously, where we had them declaring war, which then made our relative strength look weaker, so another person declared war, which then meant another person declared war. We might actually be able to just sit here for 5 years in peace, because these guys aren't going to attack us. But we have a couple of goals. First of all, we need to project a little bit more strength. Second of all, after these 5 years are done, I think I need to declare war on Ghana and on the Confederation here. I need to get the land around my capital. I still think this is a good capital. And the reason I think it is that our development potential is huge currently. Now, it might make sense at some point, though, to switch our capital up here, and there are two reasons for it. One, if we switch our capital up here, I think that will stop this person desiring our capital, or it will stop them desiring the county, because the county will be our capital, and I think they don't desire your capital. So that would be good. The second thing is, that would then mean that this is no longer next to enemy land, and therefore won't, even if it gets raided, they won't capture anyone important, right? Which is fine. But the development potential of our capital is really, really good right now. And that does give us 10% taxes. And because it's our capital, we get a free income from Realm Capital, which then gets the 10% bonus from our development. So it is free money, but we are going to get constantly raided. So it's kind of annoying. I guess another thing I could do here is just build up our fort level. If I built up our fort level, I think that would stop raids being as easy to do. So I think fort level affects raids, right? I say with no real confidence, but I think it does. Yeah. So we could do something like build watchtowers here. I don't usually do that, but I guess we could. What does it do when you upgrade it? Hostile raid time plus 10% at level 4. That's a long way away, but yeah, for now, you know what? Let's build some watchtowers. Well, actually, no. If that's hostile raid time, then that implies that fort level is not a factor in raiding. Okay, in which case that's not worth doing, unless we're worried about winning a battle here. In which case I could just build something else here. I don't know. Anyway. Yeah, let's do a little bit of thinking about what we need to get peace. I was considering an alliance with Ghana at one point, which would be good, but I don't think that would actually affect this person, which is part of the problem. It's because I don't think your alliances affect the people further down the chain, so I don't know if that would actually stop us getting raided from there. Like, us having an alliance with this person is fine, because that stops us being raided, like, directly there. I guess we probably would want an alliance with this person as well. But, yeah, Ghana, I think we'd need one at top level and at lower level. Yeah, which I don't know if I have enough children for that, quite frankly. In fact, I think I've already married them all off, so yeah. Okay. I think I should spend my money. Also, what are we doing? We're going to a coronation in Ghana. That's fine. If I got an alliance with Ghana that way, that would be acceptable. I don't really want to attack them that much, but we could if we need to. Right. Sorry, I'm a little bit, like, too many options available to us at the moment. Let's see what we got here. Just seeing what I've already got built. Interestingly, I just have a random watchtower here, but I think that's because we gave it away to the AI and they built it. What do I want in my capital? Ideally, I don't want watchtowers because they're not that effective. Ideally, I want something that gets me money in my capital. Desert agriculture could be good. It reduces light cav maintenance a little bit. That could help us a lot when at war. Yeah, you know what? This one gets us money. I don't know why it gets us 0.31. That's a very weird amount of money. But it will reduce maintenance. Yeah, I think that's good. And it makes it cheaper to hold a feast, which we may do in our capital. So let's do that. R1 up here. In this one, could continue with our plague quarters. Or sorry, our hospices. Pilgrims' quarters was what it said there. Get more plague resistance. That means that if there's a plague to the north of us, it's less likely to come down south and less likely to reach our capital. Yeah, I guess I could do that. It cost me 200 though. Is there a cheaper option? I could go for something. I could again go for something like desert agriculture here. I might actually just go for that again. Yeah, let's start stacking this maintenance reduction. Up here, I could upgrade my pastures. That would increase the number of levies that we get by 50, which will project a little bit more strength. This one down here, so this is the secondary holding in my capital. I guess I could just do desert agriculture again. Just keep doing desert agriculture. Yeah, okay. And then here, you got desert agriculture for me? Due to not being a desert, the answer is no. Okay. A camelry would be interesting for putting or for stationing your unit. That'd make them a lot stronger potentially, and it makes our knights better. You know what, let's have a camelry. I don't think I've ever built a camelry, probably because I don't often play in the desert. There we go. Let's have one of those. Right. We'll need to readjust where our men-at-arms are stationed at some point as well, because we're getting different buffs in different places, but that's okay. Right, that should mean that things are going to be a little bit cheaper for us when these things finish as well. So we're going to have more money, things will be cheaper, and we're going to have more troops. Also, once these guys reinforce, we're going to look a little bit stronger. Anything else that we need to do immediately? I would like to do a little marrying off if we've got anybody who's unmarried. Just to make sure that we have some... that's a lot of people who are unmarried. Just to make sure that we have some strong champions in court. So let's go with men first. So you are going to marry somebody here. Yeah, I know the filter is not perfect, but it's a good, like, I just want a quick list of people who I can marry without much thought into it type of thing. I do find that if you try and find the perfect person for absolutely every character, you end up spending way too long on it. So, yeah, that's the only reason I use it. Sort by prowess. There we go. You sort by prowess. That person. Ooh, there's a chance of upgrades to robust. That's nice. And then you sort by prowess. That person. Right. Let's just wait for those to go through. My travel has begun. And my goal should be to offer support here. Yeah. Cool. That makes sense. Yep. Some of those are done. Wait, who was that? Oh, my first emissary was related. He was a member of our dynasty, related to us. Huh. Okay. Well, he's married that beautiful person. That seems fine. Right. Next, let's do women in our court. Sort by age, and we'll just do it this way. Let's put the age filter back on this, and then sort by prowess. So you're going to marry this person. Sort by prowess. You're going to marry this person. Sort by prowess. You're going to marry this person. I skipped one because I was thinking that they're a member of my dynasty, so I wanted to marry them to somebody who was at least a noble house, so we get some house relations. Not that it matters too much, but anyway. You're going to marry this guy. Here, you're going to marry... Wait, was that a genius? It was a genius. Oh, okay. You're going to marry the genius. Then you, cousin of mine. I'm going to turn off this. I'm going to turn off this. I'm just going to say who has the most prowess. And I'm also going to say the dynasty is not lowborn. Well, that's okay. That's part of the reason why I have the filter, is it just makes it easier when you're like, I just need somebody. And occasionally it'll just be like, there's one person who matches your criteria, and it's that person. Makes life very easy. Homeward bound, our dog has run off. I will send my son to go find them. My son got lost. Oh no. That's not good. My personal physician is ill. I know a cure, I say. And I cured my personal physician. This boat is wrecked. I can't afford to delay my journey. We found our dog. Wonderful. I can get adventurous pet for 2 years. Nope, I'm just going to lose some stress. Wonderful. Right, continuing towards this coronation. Hoping that we get there in time. And we've arrived. And that gets us martial lifestyle experience for visiting the capital of Ghana. Right. This is fine. Voice of Bidaism. Well, I'm not going to convert to your religion. What I'm going to do instead is theologically debate you. And I gain some piety from that. Offering support. I can try and get 50 opinion, become friends, or get an alliance. I will angle for an alliance if I can. That would be lovely. Oh, do you have anything new here? No, same stuff. Okay. Right. I got my alliance. Wonderful. Okay. Cool. So at least Ghana's top level won't be raiding me, which is good. It does still mean we can be raided by you and raided by you, but that's a lot smaller armies, which I guess is still a benefit. Okay. Also, an alliance means that anyone considering attacking us is going to have to consider that Ghana might join, and Ghana cannot attack us. So there's a lot of benefits here. I'm going to push for some extra legitimacy here, because we're not maxed. I'll grab some piety. You would like to offer me somebody. You'd like to offer me Turi. Yeah, okay. That seems pretty good. Every attending character gains 5 opinion of me. Or I can gain some prestige. I'll just gain some prestige. I already got what I need out of this. That's fine. Yep, back to this. Hey, we now get to have the ceremony. 3 ascent. He is enthroned. He's done the next part of it. That's fine. Feast. Cool. Mutual spirits. We're growing closer to being friends with some random person. Do I want to get high? Not right now. No, I think instead I will just increase my prestige a little bit here. I've learned of somebody's disputed heritage secret. Does not bother me. And we have finished. Fantastic. So they get a whole bunch of bonuses. Their oath is ensure peace. Fantastic. So we both, us and our strongest neighbor, have both pledged to ensure peace. Surely that means that peace will happen. Surely. Right. Let's head back. Child of my blood. I have a granddaughter. I have Yug. Okay. And we have arrived home. And we get some horse experience. Oh, I didn't realize our foot and our bow are at level 1 there. Horse is not, but, you know, that's cool. Right. That seems fine. Anything else that I need to do? Not immediately. I could put a guardian for my granddaughter, but I don't think I necessarily need one. I mean, she can just be educated by the tutor. That's fine. I think she's second in line to the throne, which is why it's telling me about it. But anyway. It's all fine. Ooh. Grand tournament. I have to leave within a day, so I'm not going to make that one. Or this guy's coronation, which I may not arrive to in time. Let's see. I will not arrive. What if I hire mercenary guards? And I have nothing else I can do. as cultural ambassador. We're going to arrive with 5 days to spare. Are we okay with that? I think I am. Mainly because I would love an alliance with them. I think that would be really nice. That would be very swell. Do I want to head up here first? Yeah, I could go to... I think it's beneficial to go to Algiers first, because it will get us the Traveler trait. So then we'll start getting Traveler experience. Do I want to go down here? I don't really care about going down here, to be honest. That's fine. Right. Let's go. I mean, at the very least, I should be able to do my travel, even if I don't get to go to the coronation. I would like to offer support there. Let's go. Let's hurry. Okay. You are certain that my vassal is scheming against me. I will get a weak hook on him. That's nice. I could turn that hook into money. If I wanted to. Yeah, give me 50 gold. Nice. Really appreciate that. I can transfer somebody to somebody. This person to you. Alright. It's fine. They desired it, which is why they hated me so much. Okay. And we're heading up north. Niece is imprisoned. Sentry of the Silent Dunes. Give me 10% travel speed, please. Seems good, given that we might not arrive in time. We arrived just in time? Well, we arrived with 20 days to spare. Wow. Okay. Cool. We're the biggest supporter of this person. I would love an alliance if you would give me one. He denied my petition, and everyone hates him for it. Okay. I will theologically debate you. Well, if you will not accept an alliance, in which case... I will disrupt the loyalists instead. I'm now your biggest detractor. See how you like that one. I will say nothing here and lower the magnificence. This is fine. 3 ascents. My husband died. That is death do us part. He's enthroned. His consort's enthroned. I'm not reading your poetry, but I assume it was very nice. Okay. I don't know what he's asked for, but we'll find it out at the end. Whatever his oath was. I'm not going to get high. My gaze lingers on the mighty boar hide. I can accidentally knock it over and deface the artifact, and it's 100% going to happen, and a bunch of guests will appreciate it, or I better not risk it. I'll do it. I'll deface the artifact. The Sultan has learned of the other person's disputed heritage secret that I learned at the previous feast. That's, yeah, not smart of them to leave the secret with us, I guess. Their oath is to ensure peace. My two largest, like, neighbors have a ensure peace thing going on. That's fantastic. Now, if the Arabian Empire gets any closer, I'm going to start worrying, but, you know. For now, it's fantastic. I was also thinking, I could customize this a little bit. Can I do that afterwards? Then, obviously, I do want to go there. What if I then go here? And then here? Yeah, that's a little bit better. Let's go. Increase some cultural acceptance while we're here. I'm going to use that event to just increase our travel speed a little bit. Need a new wet nurse because they became too old. That can be my champion here. We've got a whole bunch of positions we could fill out in our court. Like personal champion, we could definitely... That could be our lion's claw. There we go. Yeah, let's do that for a little bit. All sorts of positions in our court we could fill if we wanted to. It will cost us money to do so, though. Hey, a whole bunch of things just finished building. Right. Cool. So we could upgrade this again. I think that makes sense. I think I'm also going to upgrade that, and then I'm going to hold my money. But this should be making our men-at-arms maintenance a lot cheaper. Oh, Veteran Adventurer, I didn't even realize, lowers it by 50%. So actually switching to this character when we did was very good as well. My kinswoman has given birth to a son who's Way of the Nomad. That must be because the father is Way of the Nomad? Yeah. Okay. Interesting. We need to marry. I'll do that when I get home. Right. Let's see here. Nothing new. It's fine. We got some Wanderer lifestyle experience, but we also got the Traveler trait, which is great. So now we can start building up the Traveler trait. Martial contest. I'll win that. I won it. Fantastic. I can maybe build another building then. Yeah, let's upgrade that again. Let's get another one of those. Stewardship lifestyle experience. I can now take one of these. I am going to take... they're all pretty bad. I guess men-at-arms maintenance per dread can be good. Okay. Also, I just realized something. Why can I not extort my subjects? Oh, I have it notifying me. I just, yeah, I guess didn't press it last time I was there, or I'd already pressed it too recently. Okay, it's fine. Child of my blood. That's an event that can't fire because we're not at our court. That's cool. Right, nothing else in here. How long have I got left? 900 days. Okay, okay. Getting there. Wandering lifestyle perk. Mustering well prepared. Power at home or mercenary contracts. Mercenary contracts is good for traveling. Well prepared is okay for traveling as well. Yeah, let's get mercenary contracts. I think it's a good single point thing to put that into. To bestie. Now, we previously have... yeah, we previously have vassalized these guys, and now we can do it again. They do not border Fazan. Yeah, I guess I'll just take you. Cool. Give vassal directive. No, I don't need you to promote your culture, actually. Yeah, nice. Well, we got them. That's good. I can transfer them to Sahara, which I will do. Right. Granddaughter can marry. We'll do that when we get back as well. Convert faith finished. Nice. Where else can we convert? Coptic. How did that appear in the middle here? Wait, that must be whoever holds it was Coptic, right? Nope. Just randomly appeared. Okay, well. Whatever. Camel Breeders is done. I would like Wise Woman. I got the Wise Woman perk. Nice. Here, I get a single point. Well, I guess I'll take Natural Dread, given that I've made Dread reduce my men-at-arms cost. So now that should, in theory, take... Oh no, it's still... Natural Dread is now 0. But at least it's not trending down to negative 15 now, I guess. So if I get a Dread positive event or whatever, it'll then mean I'll actually start gaining Dread. That would be good. Right. Cultural acceptance continuing to go up as we travel through these areas. And we're back. Almost. Almost. And we're back. Nice. So now we gain Wanderer experience, where we got Wanderer and Seasoned experience. We got even more Horse experience, and every culture gets 1% cultural acceptance with us that we visited. Nice. Okay. Hold court, hold mystical communion, extort subjects. I don't want to do that. Let's do this first. I communed and got my learning experience, and there was no negatives. That's good. Can I pet my dog? Yep. Wonderful. Now I can extort my subjects. Okay, so I can get extorted vassals for 5 years. That's minus 10 vassal opinion. And I get some dread. I can get 10 tyranny. Or I can get nothing. Tyranny is better, because tyranny is burning off at what, 3.8 a year? So tyranny is better, assuming that I don't already have tyranny. No tyranny. Yeah, this is better. This will burn off quicker. So if I check your opinion of me, Yeah, that tyranny burns off at 3.66 per year, so in 3 years that's gone, and I got more money. Seems like a win-win to me. I don't really need a watchtower here. I've been thinking about it. I don't need a watchtower here. Yeah. Let's replace that with desert agriculture. Fantastic. Don't really need a watchtower here either. Oh, desert agriculture. Wonderful. I must have missed it the last time I looked at those ones. This person wants us to be friends because we share a language. That seems cool. Yeah. Being able to speak to each other is good. Somebody's trying to murder me? I'd really rather they didn't. Okay. In which case, first of all, we need to marry. Yes, this filter is not for us. All we need to say is not a ruler. I don't care about this. I want them to say not lowborn. We're down to 37. Okay. Alliance? There's one alliance I could get. Are you my vassal? You're my vassal's vassal's vassal? Okay, so I don't care about alliances then. In which case, some of all skills? I choose you. You're Herculean? But you or somebody else's acclaimed knight. Oh, okay. Well, I'll steal you then. Wonderful. There's our matrilineal marriage. Nice. Scheme abandoned. Murder on you has been abandoned. That's nice. Oh, my spy master sucks. What happened to this? Obsessed biographer. What? I've never seen this. Okay. Well, that's not good. I was going to say, could you swap with my chancellor, but she's even worse somehow. Okay. Well, I mean, the positive is he does like us. I think what I need to do to back him up here is put some people into some of these positions. So you're going to keep an ear to the ground. Cupbearer? Cupbearer stops people from killing you, right? Yeah. Let's go with my son here. Musician, doesn't matter. Oh, I should be doing Royal Architect when I'm building. I definitely should be doing that. That's going to be you. Yeah, development growth and realm capital's fine. Lady in waiting, that's going to be you. And you're going to keep an ear to the ground. Lady in waiting is going to be you. And you're going to keep an ear to the ground. Yeah. Basically, stop people from killing me. Bodyguards, that can be my granddaughter. Guess I could terrify the court. That'd be acceptable. And this random courtier. And you're also going to terrify the court, which raises my natural dread up to 20, which means it should tick up to 20, which will then reduce our men at arms maintenance, which will then pay for some of what we've just done. I think my tutor could be replaced. I'm going to replace my tutor with... We have a new genius, don't we, in our court? We had a new genius in our court. Maybe they're not good enough? Let's see. Maybe they're not eligible? Oh, well, either way, they're not eligible or good enough, I guess, so you can stay there because you're my only genius. That's fine. Should maybe have a Master of the Horse. Yeah. New Master of the Horse is going to be that guy. Wonderful. Yeah, I don't actually need the army pursuit right now, but we'll do that. Okay. That should help us a little bit. Child of my blood. Being born. Wonderful. Let's have a little look at ensure peace. 2 years to go. Wonderful. Altering the deal. I can spend money to increase feudal taxes. Just convince her. Or I can just get 15 opinion. I'll just get 15 opinion. My counselor died. Is he my spy master? Oh, yeah. Fantastic. Great news. That's now going to be this powerful vassal who now loves me. Great. That's what you love to see. Hey, I gained Aspiring Blade Master, as did my heir. So our prowess is even higher, as is our heir's prowess. Nice. I do like how the first emissary, when they get when they improve, they get like diplomacy and things as well, so their stats just kind of fly up. That's kind of cool. Hey, a couple of trading posts finished, which is further reducing our men-at-arms cost for our light cav. Let's grab detailed ledgers. I assume I do have Republican vassals. 7.3, it goes up to 7.4. I have some, but not very many. Okay. My granddaughter needs to marry as well. Let's do a marry court filter for her. Let's say I want them to not be lowborn. That's the list. Okay. Are you my heir? You are kind of my heir. Yeah. I could do an alliance filter. Let's reset. Let's say I want you to find me the best, where is it? Alliance? Could marry my nephew, I suppose. That would be fine. Can I do inheritable trait in alliance? Maybe that would be worth it. Best alliance power would be this person. My vassal's vassal. The only problem here is that if she's marrying a ruler, then that ruler is not going to give her the spouse bonuses. So I want to say not a ruler. Alright, well that makes life easy. Marry court filters back on. Let's switch it to adult and child. Let's say that I want them to not be lowborn. That gives me my list. So there's a 14-year-old who is Herculean. Yeah, that seems pretty good. Let's do that. Right. Matrilineal marriage. Let's go. Okay. Training posts are finishing. It's a birthday party. Nobody's trying to kill me. Hostile faction is gone. But that's probably because my vassal was taken prisoner and they were probably part of the hostile faction. Task aborted? That's probably because the faith is already converted. Let's go here. Yeah, you're not going to be my new person. My son can be my spy master for now. And then when that vassal gets released, then she can be spy master. I will take the medium gift. That was an art of strategy. It's a court artifact. Do I have space for it? Nope. It might be worth keeping, but on the other hand, it's also 80 gold, so I'll take that for now. Right, so now I've got those finished. We'll just upgrade the trade port here, get some more development growth. I'm going to upgrade the hospices as well. And I'll go a little low on money. Let's do a trade port. Right. So this is good. Effectively, what we're doing here is just staying at peace while ramping up our gold, production. Which should mean that if we go to war, we'll actually be able to afford it. Which is a huge part of actually being able to do it. This is my vassal having a coronation. I'm going to go to this coronation. And get rid of those. I'm going to go for a private army here. Right. On the way there, we're going to take a slightly different route. On the way back, we're going to go here, 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 here. But in the middle, we're going to go here. Then here. Then here. Yeah. Let's do a little spin around of my vassals here. Right. Let's go. It's not all my vassals, I guess, but yeah, most of it's my vassals. Also transfer this person over to you. Let's do that. Right. That was probably split in succession if I had to guess. I'm infirm. It's not ideal. Mainly because I would like to live for another 421 days at the minimum. Okay. How's our succession looking, by the way? We inherit 2 of the things. We do currently lose Caerwan, which is unfortunate. I don't think I have any way of keeping Caerwan. It is very unfortunate. Yeah, I need to think about what I'm doing with that. For now, it's fine. Right. I lost my tutor. We knew it was going to happen. New tutor is going to be my granddaughter. She's intelligent. She's okay at the job. Right. Seems good to me. We know we have no geniuses. We already checked. My goal here, I think probably bear witness is fine. I think that offer support would be fine as well. I think cultural acceptance is probably good. Really need to seize advantages. We promoted culture somewhere. That's good. We now promote culture somewhere else. How about this one? Keep spreading our culture. How is our culture looking? It's doing a reasonable job of spreading. Like, we've not spread all of this here. Yeah. Oh yeah, somebody said, where are we? Yeah, you should probably be this now. Yeah, that probably makes sense. Okay. Yeah, she's not going to get anything inspired for anything else there, though, for that one. I was just thinking, because we're not actually at war. Just generally where they get inspired by doing battles and things. Okay. I think that we should gain cultural acceptance. It's already 100%. I think we should gain legitimacy. She said yes. You've introduced me to some person. This is one of my vassals. He seems very polite. We'll be friends. That seems good. Call to war. I decline. I'm not falling for that. Okay. I would like Eager Reveler. I don't care what the consequences are for declining. I want to be at peace for 5 years. It's my commitment. I've said I'll do it. We only have less than a year left. Level of devotion has gone up. That's nice. She has no magnificence for this coronation whatsoever. Yeah. She's been enthroned. Consort's done his rights. Feast. Okay. Let's go. Fiery evening. I can gain wounded to keep the fire at bay. I can cut off the air supply. Heave a vat of tea to douse the fire or leave this place. I will be smart and cut off the air supply. I'm not going to get high. I'm going to get close to being a friend with that person. And that is her one. She also said that she'd ensure peace. Well, maybe she should realize it's not quite as easy as it seems. As we're finding out. My granddaughter, third in line, can now marry. Okay. Sort by prowess? You're gonna marry Gone. Okay. That's that. That's that. Okay, they're all built up to max. Nice. Okay, gain some stewardship lifestyle experience. More stewardship lifestyle experience. It's all good. Out of wedlock. These two people have had a child out of wedlock? That's shocking. Do I want a random trinket artifact? Maybe. Yeah. Or a random famed artifact. Don't give me a random famed artifact. Flexible scale mail that gives 9 prowess. Thank you. That cost a little bit more than I thought it would, but you know what? I will equip it. And then I will give the second set to my son here. I'm going to gift you that. Wonderful. So our prowess is now 28. We have a lot of old age negatives, plus infirm lowers it by quite a lot as well. Do I want to be friends with my son? Sure, I'll be friends with my son. How many people am I friends with now? 6. That's pretty good. This is an arranged marriage I set up, so I will say yes. Wonderful. Little low on money, but that's okay. We'll get these two people to make up with each other. You want to send me a gift of 150 gold? Thank you very much. I appreciate that, Tripoli. Very useful for you to do that. Right. Gain some more trait experience. Am I now level 1 in Traveler? I am now level 1 in Traveler, which is a tiny health boost, I believe. And plus some other bonuses, which is quite nice. And now I'm back. Okay, hold court. No. How far away am I? 48 days. Oh, you finished converting? That must mean... Oh, I can't convert anything. We've literally converted everything. Nice. Okay, how many days away am I now? 6. And we have now ensured peace. Increases our domain limit, gives us control growth, popular opinion, and every realm county gets development growth increased by 250. That is incredible. Let me just check something. I know it's going to apply to ours. Does it? Let's look at Tahoa here. Does that mean that's going up to 6 development? Let's do it. Yes, it does. Wow, that's incredible. So everywhere effectively got 2.5 development levels. That is absolutely insanely good, especially as a lot of places still have the desert penalty, which means that they're gaining development half as quickly. So everywhere effectively just got, if we go and have a look at what 2.5 means, they went and got, what is it, half of this, so they got 1 tax and 1.5%, well, it's not going to be 1, yeah, well, actually, because it'll have only gone up by 2, probably, for most of them. So yeah, 1 tax and 1 levy then. Yeah, that's pretty good, right? Probably. Although, if they were on an odd number, they wouldn't get the tax, but as we've pointed out, it's a little, well, they get, no, they would get it either way. They would get it either way. There is a chance that they could get 2 tax out of it as well, plus 1.5 times levy or whatever. But anyway, it doesn't matter. Essentially, it's like a 1% or 2 tax across our entire realm, which is then going to filter back up to us, which is great. Okay. Yeah, I'll be friends with this random person. I'm okay being friends with everybody. We have a new courtier, and it's the 1st of December. And yeah, I think that we are now done with peace for now, and we'll need to figure out what we're doing next time. So thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.